Today we're going to have a look at some very strange yet surprisingly useful gadgets that will revolutionize your DIY game. From the mighty Nunchaku axe, yes, you read that right, this unique tool combines the deadly grace of a nunchaku with the raw power of an axe. To a small but powerful one-handed saw that even the executioner of doom will envy. And let's not forget the incredibly functional pliers. We've got it all. So sit back, relax, and get ready to discover some completely unconventional tools that will make your life easier and maybe a little bit more interesting. But before you start watching, like and subscribe to the channel so that we understand that you are interested in watching our videos. And let's get started. I beg your pardon, is this definitely a kitchen stove and not Elon Musk's rocket jet engines? The new gas knob from Fi has been winning the hearts of cooking enthusiasts. In addition to being made in a minimalist style, which gives it an aesthetic look, it can outdo the power of a fighter jet engines. You can also change the nozzles for different types of cooking and adjust the power of the stove using the electronic panel. And those who don't like scrubbing the stove from the remnants of food for hours, we will please you. The two burners are easy to lift up, after which you just need to wipe it with a cloth. In general, with this stove, you will have not just boring cooking, but a real fire show. So we found Captain America's vibranium. This drill will pierce through his titanic shield in seconds. But still, not the drill is the protagonist of this video, but the double-action anchor from Hilti for fastening in concrete with the characteristics of glued anchors and the speed of installation and the simplicity of screw anchors. But the main difference from other brands is that the installation process is simplified and doesn't require additional accessories thanks to the safe set method and pre-configured adhesive capsules that eliminate the need for additional tools such as brushes, air pumps, and dispensers, reducing the number of installation steps. I wasn't the only one who thought in childhood that a syringe with which they would now give an injection of exactly this size, was I? Most often, such huge syringes are used in a confectionery or for oil filling. I hope that when I get sick, they won't come to me with such a baby. A special cardboard file will make your work easier and faster. Forget about knives that can cut you and the bumps they have. The CXT multi-cutter with a maximum voltage of 12 volts is the ideal solution for cordless cutting of various materials such as cardboard, carpet, leather, rubber, vinyl, etc. In addition, the multi-cutter boasts convenient features such as ergonomic and compact design, as well as a built-in locking lever to prevent accidental snagging of the tool. I want to warn you right away that we are against smoking, because it has a bad effect on your health. But for tobacco lovers, this tool will sink into the heart. If you're already tired of twisting one cigar with your hands for several minutes and your tongue is dry from the fact that you wet the paper, then this machine is for you. It is enough to put the filter and some crumbled tobacco inside and then scroll several times. Voila, done! And the device looks very stylish. Thomas Shelby would 100% try to take it away from you. Have you been looking at the worn surface of the door or cabinet for a long time? Don't you know how to get rid of it? Ultra Quick Shot is an innovative ink sprayer that improves print quality and delivers results faster. Its main purpose is to provide flawless airless coverage, largely eliminating splitting. The device is equipped with an excellent spray control mechanism that makes it easy to quickly adjust the pressure for each application. Do you want to get rid of the annoying color on the door that your mother chose? Or maybe you are a creative person and want to see new colors every day? Anyway, this tool will make you happy. Every Viking will envy the owner of these two axes. The first Nunchaku axe will be an excellent tool for chopping firewood and at the same time a circus performance. The main thing is to practice before this, so as to not finish the work in the hospital. But the second axe is very practical and stylish. If you need to quickly split a log into several small pieces of wood, it is made for you. This is how you'll save your back. With this grinder, you don't need to call the builders if you want to make repairs. Let's just say that you will not lead it, but will use your hands. Sanding doesn't have to be a difficult task, no matter what stage of your woodworking or renovating project you're in. With the EcoSand machine, you will feel like a professional in this business, as well as save your nerves, money, and time. And thanks to its design, your hands won't get tired. Believe me, if you have a garden at home or your work is related to the agricultural sector, then urgently run for these electronic garden scissors. When I tried to cut a branch in a vineyard with old scissors, I had the feeling that I was swinging my forearm with an expander. And these scissors cut even thick tree branches without any difficulty. You just need to recharge the battery before work, and that's it. Only this utility knife from ToughBuilt is sharper than Wolverine's blades. This is the first company to patent a fast blade reload mechanism. It reloads a pack of blades with the flick of a switch. After ejecting the used blade, pressing the slider and returning it with a slight movement, it loads a new blade from the set. It even sounds very stupid. I almost forgot. The knife has two types of blades that are very easy to change. One blade is standard and the other one is hook-shaped. I wish I had a knife like this in a zombie apocalypse. You better wear gloves on your hands before using the superfood glue, because the fingers that get this glue will become these guys for a long time. But seriously speaking, this glue could even close the hole in the Titanic. It doesn't care what is in front of it. Metal, fabric, rubber, all can be repaired. I would love to have this glue in my pocket when I find myself in the middle of the ocean surrounded by toothy sharks. The Trojans would have a hard time if the Greeks had this Metaboo MFE40 wall chaser. This is the perfect tool for shenanigans with walls. Maximum performance due to powerful motor, constant speed, and low-stage high-performance gearbox. Also, the Metaboo Marathon motor with patented dust production for longer life. And if you're afraid that you will be left without fingers and will walk like a fifth Ninja Turtle with 3 fingers, don't worry. The wall chaser has a Metaboo S automatic safety clutch. Why do I see metal turn into confetti now? Because it's a special metal cutting drill that can drill through your stash safe. The main thing is not to show this video to the Toretto family, because I will not survive the 11th part. And, of course, we have now seen how your beloved one is drilling your brain for the fact that you scattered socks around the house again. Lonely Forest Hut Life fans would definitely need such an automatic wood splitter. I think it can even surpass those handmade axes that we showed earlier. The only thing you need to do is just put new wood onto it while chopping and then store it. You will save not only time but also your health. And at 80, you will walk without a stick. Write in the comments what you would like to see at home, an automatic stake or all the same those axes that are subject only to real northerners. If you deal with cutting thin metal, you will need this great machine for this. It cuts metal just as easily as scissors do with paper. The main thing is to be careful with your fingers, because after that, only that miracle glue will help you. Like I said, always carry it in your pocket. Here is a mini copy of the Doom chainsaw that was taken from the Doom Slayer. Yes, it would be hard for him in hell without it. But not about that. As they say, the size doesn't matter, the main thing is to use it correctly. A small chainsaw that will not take up much space in the trunk and can be held with one hand. These are not those giant chainsaws that are scary to pick up, but a handy tool that fits in one hand. But the main thing is that it copes well even with thick logs, and even better with small branches. It's clear that this chainsaw is not suitable for a centuries-old oak, but if you want to tidy up your garden, this will be the best purchase. Has anyone seen the Kingsman film about such intellectuals who could single-handedly defeat an entire army? Do you know why their suits were always in perfect condition? A special brush helped them in this, which removed annoying spools from their jackets and coats. This tool looks as stylish as the owner, and it is also very compact. You just need to run it a couple of times over the surface and your thing will be as good as a new one. I hope these shovels will be distributed to all cold countries in the world, because ice in winter is the main enemy of mankind. How many times do you slip on average in winter? And if the steps are covered with ice, this is surely a real quest. It is already easier to go to the end of Dark Souls than to climb the steps into ice. But if you have a special shovel that you see, then the ice can be quickly removed. You can clear your path and garden to the house of ice and snow. And while your neighbor slips, you will calmly walk without fear of injury. P.S. If you still feel sorry for your neighbor, share a shovel with them. Perhaps we are watched by young or even professional electricians who have long wanted to buy a good multimeter. You always want to find a quality product, and a multimeter from B-Side just such a tool. It is very nice and convenient to measure DC voltage, DC current, resistance, and frequency with it. Side-mounted digital multimeter with EBTN LCD display, backlit numbers, and letters on a black background make it very easy to read, even in bright sunlight or poor lighting conditions. And the B-Side multimeter tester has a non-contact voltage detection function to detect the presence of voltage. Tired of fooling around with ice on the windows or your car every morning? We'll tell you about a special scraper. Now you will not need to look for various life hacks on the internet to remove the ice. However, the Yorubi Scratch Original Round is an expertly crafted cone-shaped ice scraper and snowblower that allows you to effortlessly remove more snow from your vehicle in any direction or in a circular motion. It seems to me that these pliers can cut anything without much effort. Does a piece of unnecessary wire interfere? With this tool, you will forget about it. In fact, if you are a handicraft person and your hobby is creating various interesting gizmos, you will find a tool for this instrument. Or if your job requires good pliers. By the way, if you have lost the keys to the lock of your favorite garage, pliers can fix it. Well, tell me what you've already managed to order from the internet while watching this video. For example, I've gone for that super glue, and I'm trying to find a nunchaku axe, but apparently I'll have to make it myself. But with the tools that we've seen today, I can quickly manage. Don't forget to hit the bell icon so you don't miss new exciting videos. And that's all for today. Meet me in the next video, where I'll already have a super duper axe.